Hey everybody, welcome into Red Earth Production Studios. I am your host, Brian French, and it's great to be with you. It's been a while, we're trying to get back in the swing of all this with everything that's been going on, and we got a chance to get out to the Woodlands, say hi to some of the guys, talk with Brad Marty and Mike Kramer out there of Game 7 baseball, and, just kind of got to smell the grass, and feel the air and the dirt and, see some folks that we hadn't seen in a while, and it was a lot of fun. Got a few little video here we can show you, that's why we kind of just, we're watching through the fence, so it was a lot of fun, and just nice to get back out to the ballpark. Because I was talking to my wife the other day, and we were discussing, all these kids that we have had the privilege of knowing because of the community of baseball. And I see the Facebook and Instagram posts and tweets, and many of them are now moving out of college and into their, field of endeavor, what they've gone to college for. And there's a lot of these guys that are back in the community, giving their time coaching and instructing the next baseball player, on their way to college or even the pros. Justin and I were out doing a shoot for the St. Louis Bandits. Shout out to those guys. They do a great job. And I walk up, there's Ben Cook, standing there. I've known his family, for a long time. And then the other young man comes up, and I'm introducing myself, and he says, no. He goes, hey, it's Drake Saltzman. I was like, oh my gosh, I've known the kid since he was 9 years old. George Marilyn Saltzman, shout out to those guys. It was great to see them, and you see now they're big, huge kids, and, it's just kind of cool. And it's because of the, that discussion that my wife turned to me and she said, this is why we do this, being part of the community, building those relationships that last. You see them come back. And, it's a lot of fun along the way. And it was nice seeing all those folks out there at the ballpark, having a good time, talking, just enjoying some baseball. Because we got so much ugliness going on in the world today, especially in our country, just with all the fight. It was just nice to be hanging out, enjoying some baseball. So, let's take a look, at some of these pics and whatnot that we've got off of social media, and we'll be right back. Well, hey folks, I hope you enjoyed that, and big shout out to all the folks on Facebook. We appreciate you following us. We enjoy following you. A lot of friends out there, and it's great to see the kids having a lot of fun and success out at the ball diamond. And remember, if you've got a video you'd love to share, pictures, whatever the case may be, you can go to our website, www.redearthprod.com. Go to our community page. At the bottom, there's an upload link. If you want to share, we'll put it on the show. We'd love to have it. And we appreciate everybody that, follows us, talks to us. We really enjoy it. And so, just keep up the Facebook stuff. We enjoy that part of it. And so I want to take a serious moment here, because I saw on Twitter just last week, a few days ago, there was a Justine Siegel. She plays baseball. She grew up playing baseball. She's MLB coach, all of that stuff. And she had tweeted out, a question that I thought was interesting. And so on any given spring or summer weekend, you'll find many St. Louisans out at the local associational ballpark, playing America's pastime. And so she asked the question, what advice would you give a 13-year-old with the dream of playing at the highest level? Well, and that's tough, man. Here's the question. So I was reading through everything, and here we go. So when the 2020 spring season was about to get underway, our country and our communities were struck with adversity. Not just, hey, the stock market's down or that Korean dude is threatening the world again. No, this adversity has hit us all much closer to home. And as I began to read through all the replies giving advice from each person's experience, it dawned on me what we have discussed about youth sports for some time now. How does one face adversity? Well, let's look at some facts. As referenced by, highschoolbaseballweb.com, less than 3 in 50, or about 5.6% of high school senior boys, interscholastic baseball players, I'll put it out there in just a second, will go on to play men's baseball at an NC2A member institution. 10.5% of high school senior male players will get drafted by an MLB team. Only 1 in 200, or 0.5%, will go on from high school athlete to MLB player. We talk about building character in these young athletes, and yes, there's plenty of adversity to making it to the ultimate MLB. What I found is that when reading the advice for this 13-year-old, it applied to more than just becoming a world-class athlete. This advice could be given to anyone who wants to succeed in academics, relationships, a career in whatever field you choose, and yes, even politics. We can't focus simply on sport, business, career, or academics. Our focus is about the character and determination it takes to become the person we were created to be. The adversity we're all facing in this country is not simply about sport, but we have the opportunity to help our children learn how to overcome any adversity while playing the game they love, the American pastime. So when we're out at the ballpark this summer, let's remember what we have been given and make sure we pass this on to our children who are simply playing a game, learning how to deal with adversity. Because the adversity we face every day in this world has far greater consequences in the game of life. And so that's my take on that. And I mean, I really enjoy baseball and I love baseball. And but in the end, it's still just a game, and we got far-reaching more implications of our society and what's going on in the world. And so that was interesting. I thought it was a great question. There's my 2 cents. Also, we were out again, like I said, at the ballpark. I'm going to finish up with a little highlight reel from this weekend out there at Woodlands. Didn't get a bunch, but hey, it's something, a little fun. Shout out to all those kids out there playing hard this weekend. Saw some gamers, some prospects, Bandits, Rawlings Tigers. There's a team, Capitals. I'd never seen them before, but a couple big kids. So a lot of fun. Take a look at this, and as we go out, remember, you can follow us, like us, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on there. Shout out to Dave and Dave, doing a great job with Game 7. We appreciate you very much. And hey, you know what? Enjoy these highlights, guys.
Come on, Logan, where's that key? Light it up now, let me hear you sing. Na na na, hey. Na na na. Show 'em how we do. Show 'em how we do.